Yo, hello guys, this is Dima, and today it's gonna be an interesting video about my models when I enter the positions and how I enter the positions. So just my logic and just my vision of the market. As usual, I start from high time frame to understand the bias and understand the logic of the price. I don't mind the price, to go resweeps, some additional sweep of the liquidity. I don't mind when the price draws us some shitty price action. I just waiting for the logic to confirm my narrative. And what I mean by this is I always wait for the reaction on the graph so I can understand what is my direction which I'm gonna work with. So first of all, I'm looking on the daily time frame on, this is Germany 40 by the way. This is the Germany indice, which is quite technically cool, and I like to trade this because many times I trade this and now I have, an eye on it. So after I choose the daily time frame, I want to see some zones and some levels, which is interesting for me. And first of all, I'm looking at the FIVGs because they are most important in the market. This is a daily time frame fair value gap, which is quite strong point, and we always will get the reaction from this. But after the price get through this fair value gap, this is called the fulfill. So this is the fulfill of fair value gap, and this is the daily time frame fair value gap. This is 1 day FIVG. After the price fulfill this and come back, I invalidate this. So now this fair value gap for me is just a zone which was tested. We came back, get some sort of manipulations, and now get through it. So for now, I will be looking only for longs. And now what I mean, I will be looking for any models to find my setup. So for example, if I know that the price already hit this fair value gap, came back, and we get some sort of manipulations here. This fractal was rated, so this liquidity was swept. Here is the fair value gap of 4 hours time frame, which is also strong, and this is the reaction on these areas, and this as additional liquidity. I could say that I will be looking for longs when the price gave me some sort of model. So what I mean by some sort of model is when the price will draw me a model on low time frame with the inversion, with the confirmation, which I could take. For this, I always use the sessions. Sessions logic is the best, and you can always look how the price respect the highs, the lows of the sessions. Example is the Asian session liquidity was swept by London, and after that we get the long movement. The same is here when we get the high of the Asian, we get the short. So basically what I want to see here is how the price start to move at the London opening, which is most high volume liquidity time of the day after the Asian session, the London opening. So what I want here is to see how the price react on this area. First of all, we have some sort of manipulations on the low time frame over here. We can get closer to the graph. We could see how the price react on these fractals. We're always getting the reaction, but we couldn't go higher and get this liquidity over here. So we can point two zones. This is this is the key thing when you open the positions. You point yourself at two levels, which is the high and the low of this area, and you look how the price confirm your levels. So what I mean by confirm is the price respect them, like here, but it's more respect this level because it couldn't even come close to it, because this is this blue box. This is the 4 hours time frame fair value gap, which is so strong, and we will look for direction from this. So what I mean now here is this is the liquidity rate plus swap of all this liquidity, all of these lows, test of this fair value gap. This is like the 0.5 point of this fair value gap. And after that, I want the price to show me the break of structure, which is the most important. Here is gonna be the boss. Why here? Because this is the key point, this is the key high, which bring us to this low. This is the key low. So what I want now the price to show me the confirmation and close above this level, which will mean for me like break of structure, and I want to see the test of this level. Test is ideal situation. When the price go without test is cool, but when the price hit the test is always great and it's always cool, especially when we got the fair value gap, especially when the price break through our structure with the fair value gap. This is so important because when the price hits with fair value gap, we could say that the price is reversed, and now we are looking only for that direction where is our fair value gap was formed. So as was shown here, the price gave us this fair value gap over here, close above this level, which means that the price no longer will go back, and all this price action over here, this equal lows, this manipulation over here, there is millions of some small manipulations on the lower time frame, but on 5 minutes we have this volume confirmed almost at 9 a.m. at the London opening, and the price goes straight high. So this is the first position I will open. My stop loss gonna stay here. I could put my stop loss here because I believe that this is the lows which is guarded, and if we took them, there is no problem to take this low over here. Why? Because this is the range and this was the low level which wasn't taken. So if we might go to these levels after giving us the break of structure, we will get stop loss anyway. So you could win the error like this. More risk reward. So this is our target, yeah? We could see what is this level. This is the Asian high. For sure, we will get the reaction from this, and my target was this Asian high over here. So this is 3.4 error position, yeah? After that, the liquidity swept, test, boss, break of structure over here. So now, I believe that the price could go all the way to these lows, but what I want to see now is a new zone, a new area, which will be my support area. And this will be the 1 hour time frame fair value gap over here. So after the price gave us inverse movement over here in this level, after the price gave us this fair value gap, this is the 2 new zones which will hold the price, and I will be looking for continuations from this area. But what I need to have to look for the longs is I need to have the reaction like here, so I can enter the positions. So first of all, I need to see how the how the 1 hour candle will close. This is our 1H candle, yeah, 1 hour time frame candle, which closed above this fair value gap. And this candle straight with the opening tested, fulfill, and gave us the model over here. So this is our second model. You can see it here. And this is the break of structure. This is a key level. If this key level will be breaks through and will go higher, so I believe that we are doing here, I will go longs from this point. And this is my breakaway gap, which was tested with this lows, and now my second position gonna look like this. Why like this? Because I was targeting this fair value gap over here, yeah? Let's see where we can target our prices. We can target, first of all, this high, and first of all, this high was taking this liquidity, this highest was taken, this is the break of structure, so we could say that this is the area which gave us some strong movement, and we can go all the way to this high, like minimum to this high. Why minimum? Because this is absolutely the reaction, and this is a strong reaction, but when the price gave us the same reaction on the lows, we could say that that's enough of the price action on the low and we can go higher. So I will be looking for some longs again. And this is exactly what I've done here. I was looking for longs, fast price action, boom, test, boom. After this type of models, after the price hits to this key level, came back, get some sort of manipulations, boom, inversion fair value gap, and came back again, I believe that we are going to trade on this level for a long time. And this is the full reverse model over here. This is the break of structure. This is the break of structure of higher time frame logic. So for now, what I want to see is how the price again came back to this area over here. Let me show you. So I want the price to come back, for example, to take these lows, maybe to get test of this liquidity, yeah, this fair value gap, this is 4 hours fair value gap as well. And after that, I know that even though if the test is gonna be deep and hard, I believe that after the break of structure, after this liquidity rate, this is the zone that will hold us and we will go higher. Because this is the invalidation of the long scenario. If we go here, this is the invalidation, absolutely, because here is in U zones which hold the price. So this is the example how I trade on Germany 40. Let's go on XAU, for example. On XAU logic is pretty the same as on any instrument, but you know, each instrument is have unique price action and unique algorithmic logic. So you need to be, you know, you need to have an eye on it, and you need to be focused on how different instruments works. So basically, let's see how the gold works. So you have multiple positions here. Like in the day, you can open like 10 positions for long if you know that the direction is long. What you need is, you need manipulation, which will be here, for example, yeah. This is, wait, not this. This is the manipulation, yeah, this lows, yeah, this is the manipulation, the liquidity sweep, and if the price holds on this level, I don't even want the price to take these lows. It's not important because these lows are the same as this one, is just respecting this over here. So as you can see, the price couldn't go under this low and it's always getting back. So we can say that this is the key low which hold the price, and any movement that's gonna be higher than this high, or these highs are most probably the reverse points, and we are going to go longs. So for example, here I will be talking about longs only after breaking this high and looking for the longs from here. So what I mean here is, this is the break of structure. Yeah, this is the break of structure. Like guys, look, I'm not even looking on the higher time frame, but if I do, I could see that the price hits 4 hours fair value gap after swap this liquidity over here, after swap this liquidity over here, and this is telling me that this is the correction and this is the high move that will be taking us, I believe, that's to the all-time high. Maybe not from now, but maybe later, we will see. Or maybe even now. But let's go back to the logic of this position. So when I see the price hit us the break of structure over here, and we get some sort of manipulations on the high, I know that this is the manipulations that could be on the low, the same. So this liquidity swap is the same as this liquidity swap. They just, this one on the short direction and this one on the long. So what I will do here, I will go to the 4 hours time frame. I will check, oh, the price is hitting the 4 hours fair value gap over here. The price is hitting the boss level. So this is, you can say that this is the FVL, FVH, like whatever you want, but the point is, this is a fair value level, which is tested by the price, where the price is giving us some sort of manipulations, and where can I enter my long positions? Like, just answer in the comments where I can open my long position in this model. For example, I can see this, not yet, yeah? I just don't see these candles. I just see this one candle, which is totally enough for me to open long position. Why? Because this is the inversion fair value gap, and this is the level which I want to break through and to get the test. So what I've been doing today, I've been doing absolutely the same thing. I was waiting for the price to get through this level, gave us the break of structure over here. After that, we came back, test this inversion, this FVL, like check how the price tests this level is so important. And after that, I just opened the trade, market type, boom. And I was targeting the 4 hours time frame fair value gap over here. This one, boom. So I could take more trades, and that's pretty nice logic of opening the trades. Actually, this trade gave me like $2,500, the same as Nasdaq. I took Nasdaq today and make like total $5,000 self-deposit. But this is how easy is your trades when you know that the price is aiming to go long. Like you don't need to look for the low time frames risks, because there are a lot of fake moves which can give you the stop losses. You just need to wait for the price to confirm on the low time frame and to give you the narrative on the high time frame, and that's it. So I believe this is understandable, and that's so cool, guys, that we are having like 300 followers on our Instagram. I'm very happy that we're growing together, and it's really hard to go international level. Like English is not my first language, so I'm practicing, and I'm sorry if I make some mistakes, guys. Waiting for you on our Discord and Instagram. The links in the bio. We are going live trading, and so we are going to show us